When it comes to big carp fishing, golf course ponds aren't the first places that would come to mind. These manicured, unnatural places don't usually hold anything big, but this place is quite the opposite.
Oh my god.
Well, it is lovely to be back at the golf course pond. It's been about a month and a half, 2 months since I've last came here, and it's looking a lot greener than it used to. I'm just getting that buzz being back at the golf course pond again. Like, it's lovely, it's beautiful blue water, and just knowing that there's some big carp in here, you know, some proper biggens. Yeah, it just excites me, man. And yeah, for the next few days we're gonna have really nice, warm, sunny weather like this, which means we can maybe do a bit of surface fishing, which I kind of failed to do last time as it was still very early in the year. God, it is very hot right now. Getting those rods out though was relatively easy. I mean, they've been quite strong crosswinds, but they're out where I've seen a couple carp on the surface. I don't suspect they're going to drop down the feed yet, which is why I've got a third rod, which I'm just going to use for surface fishing. But without further ado, I might as well tell you a bit more about this lake. So essentially, it just used to be a golf course pond. At some point, they decided to stock some carp in. Only a few at first, but you know, carp, you know, were quite successful. They did quite well. They grew. And they just kept stocking, you know, nice and, you know, bigger fish in here. There's some really nice surprises in here, some really old ones. I've seen some big scaly mirrors, some mid-20s, and I know there's a couple of 30-pounders in here as well. Now, once I heard about this place, I knew I had to fish it, so I did my first couple of sessions back in February and March, and I was off to a flyer. I think altogether I had 4 or 5 fish, biggest of which getting to 17.5 pounds, and 2 of those fish were really old looking mirrors, like proper old English carp, maybe getting towards 30 years old. They were some old fish. In fact, one of the anglers had identified one of them as one he'd caught back in 2008. The last fish I had out of this place was an old linear, really beautiful fish, plated scales, just an incredible fish to catch, especially from, you know, a day ticket water, which is, I'd say, relatively neglected. I mean, it's not super managed, but it just shows that carp can really thrive on neglect in some cases. With that said, I'm gonna have some lunch as I am starving. You know, it's already turned midday. I'm honestly just gonna enjoy this, cool off a little bit, and then try and get some off the surface.
Before I continue with the video, I just want to ask if you can subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 10k subscribers by summer this year.
Oh my god, well, I cannot quite believe my eyes. I've just seen multiple carp just sitting in amongst the reeds, like they're not feeding or anything, just sitting near the surface. I was thinking, you know, I could literally just go, you know, reel in my rods, get a piece of bread out and drop it in front of them. I saw 4 carp, and one of them was a unit. It was big, it was a big fish, definitely, it had to be 20 pounds. So I'm literally just going to do that now. I'm going to reel in my zig and yeah, see if I can maybe get one of these carp.
For the next few hours, I'd attempt to catch one of the carp off the surface.
Just feeding off the bottom now. That's heading towards me, it's scary. What?
The hours of trying to get a fish off the surface ended up being fruitless. Now my only hope was getting one off the bottom.
Holy crap. Carp just jumps out, like straight out here. I believe it was one anyway. Right, well, I might as well whack a solid on that.
Unfortunately, the rods on the bottom remained silent, and with me not catching on the surface, you can guess what's happened.
Well, as you guys have probably gauged, I am back at the golf course. And yeah, today's a bit of a different day. It's slightly less windy, so I think the fish are going to be sort of out more and maybe more on the surface instead of sort of being in mid-water or just right up in the reeds. Now today, instead of wasting my time getting the rods out and stuff, I'm literally just going to focus on trying to locate the fish, dropping some bread down in front of them, and seeing if one won't take it. I think that will be the way to get one, if any way would. If any way would, I don't know. That's just weird. Anyway, basically, that will be the best way to get them in this weather.
No. Hey, that's so spooky. Oh my god. He's right there, he's there. Seems like he wants to fish anymore. Oh yeah, it's come out, it's come out. It's common. Decent common. Ah, he's flying so hard. Come on, come on, come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. You're absolutely crazy. Such a high flying fish. That's crazy. That was a run from hell. Actually took it though. Cannot believe he even took it. No. I'll get him before he gets me snagged somewhere. Get in. Get in there. I don't know if the camera would have captured that nicely, but it literally, I dropped the bread in, it sort of ignored it. I took it out, dropped it in again, and it immediately came up and took it. Like it wanted that bread. Oh my god, I was actually thought, I didn't think I'd land that. Oh, this is an old fish. I can tell that for sure. Right, well, although I have caught a fish from the lake, I've caught maybe one of the least desirable ones out here. It's quite a cool old character, I guess. Its mouth is torn up. It's definitely an old fish. Its eyes look almost like glazed over. See why it fought so hard. It's such a long fish. As much as it may not be the biggest or best looking fish in the pond, I'm still pleased with it. It's pretty hot outside, so yeah, I'm gonna get him straight back. Oh, get in there. He literally tried to take it, it just didn't go in his mouth. He literally just tried to take it. Where's the comments? Where's the comment? Where? Holy f***, that grass snake. Mate, to be fair, that's better than seeing carp. Or better than catching carp. Did you guys see that? That was a big grass snake as well. I guess they must like it here. It's must be quite nice for them. Oh, there's loads of big common was just sat right there, so I dropped the bread in front of him, but he didn't like it. So I've just gone and got one. I think keep the rod tip up. I wasn't recording that. He's again not the prettiest looking fish, but he's still a fish. Holy crap, he's not even that bad. It's nice leather. Get the net down. Get the net down. Yep, he's in. He's in. That was some dodgy netting, but I got him. Oh, I almost had the common there, but it's fine. I got a mirror. I literally stopped recording and I just saw the mirror just kind of coming in. It was like, I have to try and get him. And yeah, it worked. This is definitely an older fish though. I'm happy regardless. That's fish number 2, and the sun is still nowhere near setting. It is currently 4:20, which means I've still got a few hours left. I think really, I should just keep going on the surface. I've spotted a pocket with a couple more fish down there. I'll see if there's any way I can get to them, because the reeds are a bit thicker. If I can't get to them, then I'll probably try and maybe have one more lap around the lake, see if I can find a couple more fish. If not, then maybe make my way down
either to the other side or just cast out some rods here and try and get one. That's a sick fish, to be fair. It's an old one. Right, well, in amongst quite a lot of grafting, I've gone and caught myself a cool old leather carp. This is honestly a sick fish. Don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's honestly an incredible looking fish. Very lively one. Yeah, also a very old fish. You can just tell by its skin. It's like, oh, it's weird. It's like really rough, leathery type skin. But yeah, I was honestly contemplating not trying for them because they were right in amongst those reeds, and I was scared I wouldn't land them. But yeah, this fish came and took it, and luckily didn't put up the biggest fight. But yeah, I'm chuffed. Look at that. Oh my gosh, beautiful. What a cool old carp. Right. Oh, I don't mind. And he's soaked my shoes. Oh well.
Right, well, I've just come back from releasing that like beautiful old leather. I've seen potentially 20 pound ghosty mirror, like a mirror ghost carp. If I can bag this would be up there with like top 5 sessions of the year. Because I don't think I'm going to get another ghosty this year. There's not many places where they are. That one goes to bread bomb. No, he literally took it straight away. Like, just went there, sucked it in, and then he spat it straight out. No way. That's wild though. He literally took it immediately. He literally turned and immediately took it, like, without hesitation. He must have felt something.
Well, it's that time of the day again where it's kind of starting to get dark. Well, I wouldn't say starting to get dark, but the sun is going to start to drop soon. And the fish will probably relatively soon start to get on the bottom. I have had a little walk around the back and I've seen a few just sort of, well, just under the trees and stuff, but they're all sort of up in the upper layers of the water. And to be honest, all the biggens that I did see have all been spooked when I caught those fish. So I think they're not going to be really willing to feed. And probably a change of scenery, you know, moving to the other side of the lake is probably a good idea. I've got a gut feeling about it anyway. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pack all my stuff up and yeah, just move down there, see if I can get one out.
With the last few hours of the session approaching, I got my rods ready to cast out, and just hoped I could end the session on a big one.
Right, well here we have a nice little PVA bag. I'm literally just going to cast it straight out.
Even though I got plenty of liners, the rods once again didn't go.